Hey guys, what's up? I'm back with another video game dev vlog. This is my second one, and now I've decided we're gonna upgrade the sprites a little, and I'll show you the project I've already slightly made so far, and we are going to maybe be adding melee combat. We'll see where it goes. So first things first, I'm gonna open some inspiration. Some really nice inspiration photos and sprites. So, sprites, there we go. So, yeah, the goal right here is I'm gonna be trying to make my own little It's gonna be, what is my character gonna be? I want to make him a knight. I want to make him a 16. I want to make him a 32-bit knight. So right now I'm on the 32 pixels preset, but right now I'm gonna be swapping to, I don't really know, 100 by 100? Okay. Now, I'm gonna lower that a little. Inner size, width, 50 by 50. 50 by 50? So yeah, now, the first thing I want to do is I want to like, block out the character. And if I look at knight, I want to go with maybe a rectangle tool. And I'm gonna add it like that. Yeah, I like that. Maybe actually like this. I'm gonna lower it down one. Now I'm just gonna erase it like that. Boom. So now I have my head, my knight head. Now blocked out the face with the head. Actually, maybe I'm gonna, yeah, I like this. Now that we have that basic stuff, we need to make the knight's visor, because what little mini knight game is complete without a visor? You know what I mean? So, I just want to add that. So, I'm going to erase this. Erase. And now, stripe. Now I'm really thinking about it, I don't need to add that. Gonna replace this. Put it back here. And now it's time to edit the knight's visor. I'm gonna add one right here. I want to add one thing right here. And now a common trick I've seen in pixel art that I think is pretty cool is when you do this is the arms. I don't really know how to make pixel art arms, So I guess I'm just gonna be going with the flow here. And like this. Now I want to make it thicker, the arm thicker. So I'm gonna actually build the body. And now that I've built it like this, I want to add feet. Now that I've added that, I wanna, what do I want to do? Maybe I could add some, wait, is anything playing in the background? Because I think I have some, no. Okay, good. What do I want to do here now? And now, I'm really thinking about this here. Really thinking. Probably shouldn't be thinking this much. So I'm gonna do, oopsies. I'm gonna add this. Like, that. Um, like this. No. Now I'm gonna add, maybe do this. Now I just continue like that. Now I don't actually really know what to do here. I do want to add this though. I want to add this. Boom. Make this really pointy. Really pointy boots. Now, I want to stretch here. Now, now that I have this little bit of, now I got this. Don't, now that I've built that, I can have some inspiration. And now that I've done that, and I can add that. Boom. Okay. And let me actually stretch that a little. And now I can add that to sort of give the same vibe. Like, I could add that, that, and then stretch that out. I also want to add this. And now I can do that. Boom. So here's the sort of basis of our knight's body. Just a little bit of it. Because now I'm going to want to add other things. So I want to add, of course, I need the sword. The important part of, in my opinion, one of the most important parts of any game that revolves around, well, a knight. Boom. So now that I've gotten this, and just do that. Do I really wanna? I do just wanna kinda keep it like that. That. Boom. There we go. So now that I've gotten this, got both of that, that looks much more natural. So now what I wanna do is I wanna create arms. Now I suck at creating arms in these kind of programs, so let's see what I do first. I just add that. Now I add that. Wait, if I could do this, I could do this, and now I'm gonna, yeah, like that, make it a little bit bigger, like one layer bigger here. Edit that, and now what I want to do is maybe like keep it right here. And now, now that I've set it like this, so now I can just add it like this. And I'm gonna keep stretching it, and I'm gonna remove this. And now that we have this little arm here, I'm gonna, yeah, so now that I have this, can make it a little bit larger. So now that I've done that, I have this arm. It's pretty nice arm. So yeah, now I just gotta find a good place to put it, maybe a little up to this side. Yeah, like right there. And now if I just add that, that, and I'm gonna, no, doesn't look the best. Huh. Now I'm gonna undo all that, and undo, yeah, right here, and I'm gonna move it right here. This is probably the best place I'm gonna get here. So maybe I could just add it like that. Yeah, like this. So now that I have this, I can add, yeah, Now I got this super nice arm reel over here. And now I'm gonna add another arm-ish looking thing right here. Boom, boom. And now I can just add that. So now, what do I want to do? So I need to figure out how to add that. So if I just do this, I can just do that, and then I can add. Nah, that's a little too much. And now I can add a little arm right there. Probably the best kind of arm I'm gonna get. Boom. Yeah, I got this arm. Nah, looks a little too weird. I really want to get a nice arm here. But before I do that, I want to get the sword. So, do that. I'm going to select in brown here. And I'm going to stretch. Undo. I want to stretch like this. I'm going to do that again and then again. And I watch a really good YouTube tutorial on how to do this. So let's see if that will help me along with helping me make my own original sign. So now that I've done that, I can add this if I would like. And now I'm gonna go with white right here, stretch, but this time it's gonna be a little smaller, and it's gonna have some cool razor spikes on it, like that, like that. No, that I did that one. So now I can add that, not that part. So now I added that razor here. And now that I've done that, I want to make this look a little bit cooler. So instead of going with this brown, I'm going to go with a nice yellow. This nice yellow. And this is still only to just, block out the color. Create the color. And now that I've done that, I can do this, giving me this really nice gold color. So I'm gonna add this and this there for some comparison, for so I can get those back when I need it. Now I got this color. Gonna add it like right there, there, on the darker side. I can add this back to here. Okay, now I'm gonna do this. Now, yeah, this looks pretty good. And now I want to add this rubies. These nice rubies. Wait, I'm gonna undo. First I need to get this color. I guess. Color. I need to get this gleam. And I want to make the blade this color. This color. And now we've done that. I'm gonna take these guys and boom, that's my sword color here. Now that I've got that, I kinda wanna do the same thing with the gold here. And now I can just add that. There we go. So now that we have the sword color down, I can add that right there. I want to add rubies on it. And I want a darker color now. And I want that. Actually, I just want one ruby. So, boom, boom. Undo that one. Okay. And I like this color. I just like the one ruby. And I think just one's gonna have to do. I suppose. It's good. Nah. Yeah, I think that's good. So now, let's color the basics. Get the basic color down on our knight. And if he did have a tint, what tint would I make it? Probably, yeah, red. Red. So, fill. I don't want to go that boring gray, actually. I want to do something a little brighter just so I can see it better. So now that I have that, well, that worked out. I can erase this. But I'm also going to add that. So now we have this really nice shoulder pad color. And I also want to make this nice, nice gold. And now that I've added that, I'm gonna go to here. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I like that. This nice shoulder pad. And now I'm gonna add this, darken it up a bit. This. This, and a little darker. And actually I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go back to this. And now I'm gonna replace that, like that. I'm gonna go here. Now I'm gonna upgrade the shadow a little bit, the shadowing. Just full gradient, I guess. Now I can just do that. Boom, boom, boom. And now I'm gonna even brighten it up a little more. So now I have this really nice color palette just set up for me here. This is a cool thing I do sometimes. This is a thing I do sometimes. So now that I got that color, I'm just gonna apply it to everything else. So I'm gonna add this, drag that back, and now I'm gonna do that color, brighten up a little more, brighten it up a little more, right here, even brighter. And now I'm gonna do this. Now I'm gonna add this. And boom. I'm gonna make it even darker. There we go. There we go. And now I can go here, select that color. And I'm gonna add this. And that. Okay. So okay. So now I'm gonna do that, add that, a little more of that. So basically this whole thing I'm doing right now is just mixing a bunch of colors to create a gradient. I think let's call that out. So now that we got that, gonna take this, and now that it's the now since it's darker down here it's slowly getting closer and closer, and the chest plate's probably gonna be facing right up to the light. So I want to make this a much brighter section of the area. I want to make this a much brighter section of the place. So now that I've done that I just added some pure white right there. And now super gleamy. Super nice. Just a tad darker. And now we got this, which I can just spread across like that. And switch to this. And now I'm going to go to that, which is just a little bit darker. And since this part's closer to the bottom, I'm gonna set it to this. Now I've got this. Yeah. So boom, and a little brighter. And I'm gonna fill that little part in. So now that that part's a little brighter, I'm gonna do this. And now I do actually want to add like some more like gold to him. Maybe not. So now I want to go with, for this, I actually want to do a little more of a blue side right there. Now I'm swapping to blue for the helmet, so I can get a little more of a blue if it was to do that. And then like that I've done that, and a little bit of a darker. Um, good, great. Now, So now that I got that color, now I can just do this. We can add that. Here we go. Now that I've done that, I can do that. So, no. Here we go. Here we go. Maybe I could go with an outline. Maybe I should go for an outline like this. Let's see how it looks. So, boom. Boom. So, yeah, that took a crazy amount of time, but it was absolutely worth it. So now that we've done that, I'm gonna need to, whoa. Um, so I'm gonna have to go for just a super quick second. You guys can admire this, wonderful pixel art. We need to go for just a quick second. See you guys. Alright, I'm back. So now I'm done with that. I'm gonna go to new frame. Now I got a frame 2. So now I'm gonna do a simpler thing. I'm gonna add this, this. I'm gonna squat that down a little. And now that I've done that, I'm gonna take this whole thing and squat it down. So just to make it a little easier, so now, okay, so now, boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna delete a little bit of that, squat it down a little. So now I can just do that. Oh no. I did not mean to do that. That was on the wrong one. Layer 2. Now if I had 2. Now if I had 2. I want to add 2 right there. And now boom, 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 boom. So now I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna re-add this. Gonna re-add this. Now that I've done that, that's probably gonna be what I'm gonna have to settle with. So now, if I go to frame, I can right click here. Frame properties, I can set this to 500 milliseconds of duration. And I can set that, which should be like 5 seconds or something. But now I want to set this to 400 milliseconds of duration. 450. Whoopsies. 450. 450. And now I can set that this from properties to 450. So now if I do that, I now have my idle animation of my night. So now, what I want to do is I want to go to frame 1, and I'm going to copy, I'm going to select this whole thing, and I'm going to copy this. And now, I'm going to export this as a sprite sheet. I'm going to export this sprite sheet. And it's been exported, sprite 001. And now I'm going to open up to files. I'm gonna add this. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna make a new file real quick. I'm gonna name it a sprite, and yes, I know you guys can't see this. So, or at least you shouldn't be able to. Yeah, you can. So now that that's done, I'm gonna go here, export a sprite sheet, and if I can export as. So if I export this as a sprite sheet, where is this actually gonna go? Where is this gonna go? No idea. So I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna check the file location, I think. And where did sprite 001 go? So now if I go to oh, this is kind of hard. Export as, export animation loop. And what happens if I export it? And now it should be, yeah, right there. So sprite right there in the middle of the file location, it's sprite 001. So now that I'm here, I can open. This is confusing, guys. I'm sorry. So, sprite 001 here. Oh no, I can't believe. I need to export this. Export as sprite sheet. Yes, and there it is. There's our sprite sheet. So now, close that up, close that up, close that up, close that up. And now I can open this up. And now that that's open, I can drag that right up into there. So now I'm going to drag my sprite sheet right there. So now that's that. So let's make a new one. This one should have been 50 by 50. Yes, this is also 50 by 50. So if I paste this in here, we're going to get the exact same character. So now what I want to do is I want to, sorry about that, I did undo. Yeah, so now what I want to do, I want to see something super quick. Erase. Yeah. Undo. 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 So now that I've done that, I want to make the walk animation. So right now, I'm going to completely erase the legs, and I'm also going to add that. Actually, I want to undo what I just did there. I want to undo that spreadsheet area. So now that I've done that, I can redo that. So now that I've done that, I'm going to look over here at my sprite. So now I can start the animation frame walk. So now what I want to do is I want to do that, that, and then that. And now now it looks like he is raising up his foot to take a step. Boom. And now I can erase that. But now I want to see, how many pixels is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 long. 1, 2, 3, 7. That's 7. Should be 7 there. So now I can just add this, or it looks like his feet are here and they're like slowly like moving themselves up, I guess. Like they're pushing the foot up. What am I saying? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. How tall are the legs here? They're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So now I think we got this pretty good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's just 6 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now that we're halfway through the walking cycle, I also want to add this guy to start getting through the walking cycle as well. So I'm gonna add him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now that we both have even legs here, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna. I'm gonna add this. So instead of doing this, I'm just gonna add like cancel. So instead of doing that, this, I wanna do this. Boom, 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 boom. Now that, like, boom. So now that we have that, we can select this. Now that we can do that, add this. Pretty nice. Boom, 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 boom. Gotta stretch that. Add this. Boom. So now we have the beginning of our walk animation. So now I'm gonna add a new frame. And I'm gonna transform it slightly. I'm gonna add this to begin to curve. Like this. Now that I've gotten this, I'm gonna select his foot. Select the foot and move it back a sec. Move it back a little. Now that I've done that, I'm gonna erase this. Now I got this. Now that we've got this, now that we got this, we've got this new little thing. We got this new section. So now I'm gonna go back here actually, and now I'm gonna start this foot moving. Okay. So now that we got this, we can add that. So now this foot and this foot are slowly swapping. This one is coming down and this one's starting to come up. So now I'm just gonna add this right here. Now his foot is completely down. This foot is completely down. And this one is now in the super high up cycle. Where it goes like this, which, boom. Now that we've got that, it can now stretch. So now, if I go to frame properties, I'm going to set this to 450, because that's probably what most of these are going to be like. 450, 450, boom. So now that we've added both of these 450s, see what we get. Not the best. I want to move that to 550. 550. Properties. Show me the frame properties. Why isn't it? So this is 550. 550. So now that all of these are set to 550, this one, I need to do this. I need to fix this. I need to fix the one right here. Okay, so now that we've done that, properties, 700, 700, 700, 1,300, 1,300, and 1,300. So now, I'm so dumb. I forgot that frame duration, it goes down. No, I can't believe I forgot that. The farther down it, bro, I can't believe I forgot that. 150, 150, 150. 200, 200, 200. So now it does this, but the body isn't moving at all whatsoever. So now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna slowly move it ahead. Now that's slowly then undo. I need to undo all that. Actually, no, I don't. So now, if I set this frame 2, I'm gonna see frame 2 I'm gonna move it right here. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna set that to this. So it'll slowly start reverting. So if you guys see, look what you see here. You just see him kind of like just moving his head, like super funky like, you know? So I'm probably gonna have to remove that. But however, I am going to continue to keep this character's head slightly like that. And I'm gonna take this black color, and I'm gonna do that. And now I'm gonna add it like this. So now his head pop. I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna add this super nice head bob. So actually, it doesn't look like it's moving up. So let's actually like, move it up. Boom. Now that, and now I'm just gonna add that whole thing. Now, now I got that head bob, and now I need to get the body itself moving. So on the second frame, the body is sort of strict. But on the third frame, I want it to squat slightly. So like that. That. So now that it's like that, it also need to add it like that. So now, if we play the animation, we get to see the body squat and go up. So up, down. So now, that's pretty good. But now, I did not realize there was nothing here. I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah, there we go. So now what I want to do is the arm is gonna be so much harder. So now I'm gonna add this, and this, and I'm gonna have to start erase. So what do I want to do now? So I'm gonna have to basically just completely rearrange the arm. I'm not like super. Dang it. So now I'm gonna have to do this, but not too much. Oh no, I accidentally did this on the second frame, on the first frame. That just goes to show you gotta check your frames. Undo, 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 undo. So yeah, now that we got this back to normal, I need to go to frame 2, and I need to set it, and I gotta set it to this, which not only makes it look like which kinda makes it look like it's thickened until I start moving the back here, like this. Boom, 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 boom. So now I'm gonna just take that out. Boom. Oh no, oh come on. How did I even go back to frame 1? Oh wait. Undo, 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 undo. So now, if I head to frame 2, right here, now I can start on that. So first, just right off the bat, I'm gonna do this. Also gonna erase that. That. Now that I've added this little section, now I'm gonna, oh my goodness. I completely forgot I was recording. Sorry about that, guys. So now, if I add that, I can go to 3. And that one's forward. And this one is going to be the part where I start to move it back a little. So like this, 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 this. And I gotta just basically make this outline right here. So now that I've done that, I can add this. To, yeah, so like that. Boom. Now, if I go to 1 and I play the walking animation, I get this really smooth animation. The only problem left here is with the sword. So all I'm gonna do with the sword, I don't really feel like doing what I did with the legs and the arms and stuff. I'm kinda just gonna give it a little bit of an outline. And I'm gonna delete the inner outline and build this one a little bit more. Thicken this one. So now that I've done that, I can add this. And I can add this. I can add this. And I can add that. So now that I've done that, it looks, actually, never mind, I'm not, it looks kind of trash. So, yeah, I just gotta re-outline this. So, what am I gonna do here? What am I gonna do? How am I gonna make this look? How am I gonna make this look good while moving? Well, it's a good question. The real problem here, the real problem, and also the reason why it looks so bad is because when you look here, it does not follow the other ones. Frame 1 and 2 are completely fine, but frame 3 does that. So the best solution here, first, I'm gonna do this whole thing. I'm gonna select all these chunks, this whole thing on frame 2. All I gotta do, and if I keep selecting it just like that, and I undo this one right there, undo that one, And now if I go back to Magic Wand tool, I can do that. And now I just gotta select this whole thing with Magic Wand tool, pixel by pixel. And yeah, now that I got this outline right there, I can just keep clicking on the ones right here with the outlines. And now I can just continue to do this, bam, 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 bam. So now that I got this whole thing highlighted, I can move it. So I moved it down a little. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna go over here, select that so I can get that go. And now I can reselect that. So now that I do that, boom, boom. Now that I've done that, boom. So now I'm gonna need to completely move this, aren't I? Yeah. So now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna need to do this and just completely reanimate this. Just like resprite art this whole 1, 2, 3, 4 E. So now that I've done that, now that we can do this, boom, boom, So now that we've done that, this walk animation looks amazing. Like great. So now I'm gonna export as a sprite sheet. Export a sprite sheet by rows. And I'm gonna export this as sprite sheet sprite walk. And then gonna have to make one final one here. Just one final little thing. This is super. This is so much. This is so much harder. Because, actually, not really. Because this is just the little jump animation. So, what I'm going to do with this is relatively the same I did with the first sprite. Except I'm going to make him be like sticking out his legs, sort of. You'll see. So now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do that, that, that. That. Now, boom, 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 boom. So now that I've gotten this here, so now I got this jump animation, and I'm gonna do this, and now I'm gonna add this, I'm gonna like have his back be bent a little so we can, have that nice effect of jumping. Nice look here. Kinda looks like he's jumping. So now that he's done that, I'm gonna add it like right here, and like I did with the other, I'm gonna extend his head. Like this, so it like stretches little while he jumps. So now that I can do that, I can add this color, this color, this color, and now here, here, now can do that and create this. Wait, I'm just gonna fill that in because that's not control. Now that I've done that, I'm gonna drag that up. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna select this. B, I, B, B. I'm gonna grab this color and select that. Reselect that. Boom. And now, export. I can export this as a sprite sheet, even though there's nothing else. And now I'm gonna go File, Export, and I'm gonna export. Gonna undo that actually. Now I'm gonna export this as sprite jump. And now we're gonna create one more. And this one is gonna be a jab, the sword jab. So for this one, it's gonna be a little more of a stretch with what I'm planning here, because I'm gonna completely erase this arm right there, but I'm keeping the sword. Keeping the sword's important right here, right now. So now that I've done that, completely just eradicated that from existence. And now that I've done that, I'm gonna outline everything I lost with this color. Now for that, I'm gonna boom. So now that I've done that, we got this whole little sprite thing here. Gotta make it look a little more familiar. So now that I've done that, I gotta add this, do that, erase this, and now I'm gonna have to go to magic wands. Boom, 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 boom. And now it's time to do the paint, the magic wand. Magic wand this whole thing. First, I want to magic wand the outline here. I accidentally got that, but it doesn't really matter since I'm still using it anyways. Do that. Do selecting that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, this one, this one, this one. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna need to select all of these. And now I've done this. I'm gonna have to do that, this, and I'm gonna have to do this a couple times. So I'm gonna move it right here. So I'm gonna put that right back where I found it. And select that. There we go. Now this is mostly the full thing. So now what we gotta do is we gotta rotate it. Undo, go back here. If I select R, it should be rotate. No, no. I don't really know how to rotate. Magic wand. So now that I've done that, I can, what was that? Undo. Wait, am I gonna need to undo me pressing all of the keys here? No, thankfully not. So now I'm done with that. I'm gonna delete this. Go here. Now I can erase all of that. Free. Just like that. One. And if I go B, I can add this. Now I can do this. Might be a little off color. So I'm gonna do the best I can though. I gotta do this. And now we gotta swap to yellow. Gotta go this. Now red here. Now I'm gonna. One second. Sorry, guys. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. I'm back. So yeah, I've gotten the whole thing here. So I have this. Now I'm gonna add the arm holding onto it, and I'm gonna do this little thing. And now I just gotta remove these corners like this. I just gotta do that. So now I've done that, I can do this, selecting this whole thing. And now that you've done that, I'm gonna copy. I'm gonna make a new frame. And now I'm gonna add this, and it's slowly just gonna keep on moving. So new frame, new frame, new frame. So yeah, and after all that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it goes 5 out and then it comes back in. So like this. Frame properties. And now if I select all of these frames and I set all of their frame properties to 250 milliseconds. It should have been on 8, yes. So question is it on 5? Yes. It's on all of them. So now it's time to lower this. I'm gonna set it to 60. Now if I've set it to 60, So we set it to 60 for properties. I'm gonna set this to 50. Just like 50. And for properties, I'm actually gonna set this to 70. Yeah, this looks pretty good. 70 looks pretty good. So now I'm gonna export this. Export a sprite sheet. Export. Export as Jab. It's gonna be called Jab. So yeah, now that I've done that, I'm gonna close this and open up Godot super quick. Alright guys, I'm back, and here we're gonna go and we're gonna completely re-add the thing we created at the very beginning of this video. So now that we've done this, I believe we're gonna go to the character body 2D. No, sprite walk. Sorry, I can't remember. It's been a while since I popped this thing open. Character body 2D. I did the 2D section here, and then I open the character body 2D section. I see this. So if I go to sprite 2D, animation frames, no, this is not what I want to add here. I instead want to add the first sprite animation we did, and I'm gonna set this from 50 by 50. 50 by 50 each. So 1, 2, and walking. I'm gonna delete this, and I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna have to add these frames. I'm gonna add frames from the scene. I'm gonna add the sprite walk sheet, and this is gonna also be 50. Enter by 50. So now 1, 2, 3. And now we have the jumping frame. We don't want that one. We want this just normal jump sheet right there. So now that I've done that, I'm going to add that frame. But now we got a problem. The collision is too small now. Well, that's pretty easy to solve. I just need to fit this to the shape of the collision. So now I just gotta fit this shape, and I'm covering the entire model except the sword, because the sword is gonna make it really annoying if I include that as collision. So now that I've done that, and so yeah, I got this whole collision area, and now if I open up the node here, I can go here. So now what I want to do is I want to take the character body 2D, and I'm gonna, where is this? And it has like save branch. So now I wanna, where's my collision? The collision. And now if I hit play, you see a problem here. So there's no problem. So now the whole thing looks like a knight. Alright guys, thank you so much for this, for coming with me. Here's the end result after I finally fixed it. I'm gonna add melee combat next time. Thank you so much. My brother's here. You wanna say anything? Hello. That's hello for you. So, see you guys next time, and thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the third GameDev vlog. Well, we were definitely finally get melee combat and enemies. See you guys.